everybody. We are here for our Research Talk Qualitative Scholar Conversations, and we're honored to have our good friend and qualitative scholar, Rashawn with us today. We are talking about two courses that he's presenting back-to-back at our Qualitative Research Summer Intensive. The first course is Monday and Tuesday, July 22nd and 23rd, and that course is Designing and Implementing Qualitative Social Justice Projects. The second course is Bringing Qualitative Social Justice Research to the Public. And that's Wednesday, July 24th.
Yeah, thanks so much, Ray. It's great to be on with you all. You know, for me, my evolution as a qualitative scholar, really comes right back to ResearchTalk and the ability that I had as a student ambassador, getting some advanced research methods training where I got my PhD at Indiana University, as well as at University of Michigan, taking methods courses, and even during my postdoc at Berkeley, and now deploying a lot of different methodologies, but particularly qualitative research from different standpoints: ethnography, in-depth interviewing, focus groups, one-on-one interviews, and not just thinking about conducting that particular work, but then how we code and analyze their work. So part of what people will get in this course is how to think from the very beginning about trying to have their research make a broader impact, particularly in the policy space, but also in local communities. And part of what we do is we center from the beginning, not just a research question, but the individuals who we're going to come in contact with, who is our audience, ways that we center in terms of applying community-based participatory research approaches, the ways that we think about centering a social policy framework that really centers with the end result being an outcome that improves equity and decreases social inequality. And then they are able to kind of communicate with people who are doing some related work from different parts of not only the US, but even around the world, depending on what people are taking classes from. And we kind of build that up and walk through those particular steps. So at the end, on one hand, if people kind of already have a project, they can think about their data in a different way, thinking about where certain people get access to something and other people don't. And they actually raise up people's stories. They raise up the narratives. They raise up the themes that oftentimes come up in qualitative work. And so part of it is elevating people's perspectives and stories to make sure that people have the ability to represent the individuals who they've actually used as participants and respondents. From the beginning of both courses, we start thinking about the audience, right? And if we kind of fast forward to the end of course 2, one of the ways that we think about it is that there's a different way in which you have to present your work to policymakers than say you do to an academic audience. We also talk about the medium by which you want to translate your work. And that's something that we kind of bring to bear in both courses in terms of thinking about getting multiple lines on your CV. Journal articles are great. Of course, if you're an academic, particularly someone on the tenure track, that's what you want to do. We think about op-eds. We talk about radio. We even talk about TV. We talk about policy reports. We talk about different ways to use your research and the way that that research needs to be packaged in order for you to have an impact with different audiences. How do you be succinct about that, which is very different, say, from giving a virtual lecture or an in-person lecture, which is what we're more attuned to as academics. So we talk about the different ways in which that looks and ways that they can use their work to ensure that they're being succinct and direct, not losing much with the qualitative findings, but also elevating what the main themes are that can help drive policy change.